is not what you know that limits you, it's what you are yet to know. There is a truth you must know your peers don't know that will give you your first 5,000 Ghana cedis after school. It is called, after years of studying life, observing those that have gone ahead, I found out 6 codes to life that if we can pass anybody through this system, the person will end up successful. This is the first thing you must understand. If you know all the things that your average peers know while they are in class, you will earn the same thing they are earning with NSS. God wants us to succeed. He doesn't want us to fail. But how should we understand success? And what are the steps to success? They've jungled it in our minds. The first code of life you must crack is the primary purpose of God for all men is not to marry. Giving birth is not the primary purpose of life, or else Jesus was a failure. This is my life blueprint. Without understanding this basic code of life, you will end your life in deviation. After years of studying life, observing those that have gone ahead, I found out 6 structures or 6 codes to life that if we can pass anybody through this, how do I call it, this system, the person will end up successful. If we can pass people through this system, they will end up successful. Listen, life is not strange. You see, many of them people will tell you, do long-term planning, plan for your life. Yeah, they just throw it out there. They don't say anything about it. That's what I want to tell you today. You are not happy. You are not happy. You are not happy. You are not happy. And many of the time you hear people saying that, follow your passion, do what you love, you will succeed. And they just say just like that without even giving us context. But if you follow the way of life, the way of life is above. The way of life is above. Now, what I'm going to give you, unlike what I do for my church members, or I used to do for them some time past, what I intend to do today is to give you a map and a compass. This is going to be like a map and a compass that years even after this, you can always keep referring to this to know, okay, this is where I'm going wrong, this is how to correct my life, and for me, this is how I live. And for those in church, if this were to be church, there are some things I would have made it so plain for you to understand. Oh, okay, so that's how come Pastor Ansere is me doing this in church. This is my life blueprint, based on understanding what the Bible says about life. There is a formula to life. It can be known. It can be taught. And once you know it, the responsibility now rests on you to what? Apply yourself. Because there are 3 reasons why men fail. Men fail because they are ignorant of the laws of life. Number 2, men also fail because although they are aware of the laws of life, they lack the discipline to apply themselves to the laws of life. So there are people genuinely, they don't know that there are principles that what guide this life. Genuinely, they don't know. Then there are those that know, but they don't do anything with the laws. It's like somebody will be in the meeting today, they will hear all these nice things we will talk about, and yet will leave this room and do nothing. They will leave the room and do that. It's like a medical student that have gone through everything their lecturer have taught them. Only after graduation, they don't practice. So they can never be medical or succeed as medical doctors. That's the same thing. You see, the purpose of knowledge is not to know. The purpose of knowledge is to do. We don't know just because you are supposed to know. No. You see, truth must lead to a life experience. Truth, say truth, must lead to a life experience. So whenever you come into any contact of truth, it is supposed to produce a certain quality of life. This is why Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and because once you come into the way of life, the formula for life, that formula of life will reveal to you. Look at this. I am the way, the truth, and life. What does it mean? Once you understand the formula of life, the way of life, the methodology of life, and the algorithm of life, in this universal algorithm, there are codes. So I am the way, the algorithm, the main formula, I'm the pattern. In this way, there are truths, there are codes. Any code you contact is supposed to produce life. This is how life is. Very simple. This is the reason why you always hear successful people saying, read books, read books. But they tell, you see, how many of us have heard people say we should read books, but they never told the books to read? They always tell us read, but they never told you. Don't today we will crack that code. We will crack it. This is the reason why reading and learning is, you see, they will tell you reading is part of what makes leaders. But why is reading a law? It's because of this. It's because truth is what upholds life. Any truth you don't know limits you. It is not what you know that limits you, it's what you are yet to know. That's what is limiting you. Let me help you. You see, Jesus said that you shall know the truth, right? And the truth shall make you. Do you know that the truth that will make you free is not the truth you already know? Think about it. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you. So what is the truth that will make me free? The truth that I am yet to know. That's why he said that you shall know. You shall know because you don't know it. Then when you know it, the knowledge of that truth will now make you free. Please, hope you get what I'm saying here. So what will give you your first 5,000 Ghana cedis after school? If you know all the things that your average peers know while they are in class, you will earn the same thing they are earning with NSS. There is a truth you must know your peers don't know that will give you your first 5,000 Ghana cedis after school. It is called the codes of life. It's supposed to produce an experience. That's why reading is a life principle. That's why studying is a life principle. Many times they say things like, go and get mentors. Why do I need mentors? It's because of the course of life. You see, that's why I say that me, I'm a pastor, and because of my work, I stay with the people. I can't run away. I'm not a motivational speaker that can come and say, dream big. Go and take the world, dream big as the ocean. You will get drowned. But must we dream as an ocean? Yes. In what context? That's why you need somebody with a biblical mindset and worldview to help you. And arrange the thing in your mind so that, okay, so I move from here and I get here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's how come we have this pyramid. And each of these, you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 ladders, or what we call the codes in the algorithm that controls life. Without wasting my time, let's pick the first one. Number 1, the primary universal purpose of all men. Yes, please. Will it something that will distract us, or to clarify something? Can we get a microphone, please? So, do you see if I have a question? Like I said, when we close, we'll be taking questions, right?
Yes. This is not a question, but
okay.
You said there are 3 things that makes men feel, but you gave 2.
Oh, I gave 2. Okay. The last one, that one is not even something that will make them feel. So the last one is they will succeed because they know the laws of life and they apply the laws of life. They know the laws of life and they will what? Apply the laws of life. So why do men feel? 2 major reasons. Number 1, they are ignorant. They don't know. Number 2, they know. They don't apply it. Are you hearing me? Yes, please. Oh, okay. Based on what I said, we can put that as what makes people succeed. So let's write this 3rd one. They have not coherently understood the laws of life. This one is not ignorant. They have a misinformation about the laws of life. When you are misinformed, it's just like you are ignorant. When you are misinformed, it's just like you are ignorant. Because with misinformation, you don't know how to. You see, the thing doesn't make sense to you. Have you been in an exam room and you are like, I want to write I. Please help me to spell I. And somebody says, it's I. And you are angry with the person. Are you get something? You're like, spell me I. What's that? Are you fool? I. You see, the reason why the person is saying the right thing, it's not making sense to you because you are not. You see, when you are learning, there are patterns for learning. And one of the patterns for learning, one of the psychological models they've come up with is that whenever we are learning, for example, whatever I'm hearing, if it's going to make sense to you, one way it makes sense to you is that you already have a grade in your mind. It's like various drawers. So what I am saying, you are pulling the drawers to know where to fit it. So if what I'm saying, by the time you pull all your drawers, it doesn't fit, that's when I begin to confuse you. So at that point, for me to make sense, I must now understand what drawers are you pulling in your mind. Then I can begin to help you rearrange that in your mind for you to now appreciate what I'm saying. This is what motivational speakers who don't understand the Bible have done. God wants us to succeed. He doesn't want us to fail. But how should we understand success? And what are the steps to success? They've jungled it in our minds. So you started paying attention. The thing was not producing any fruit in your mind because there is a misinformation about what you have heard. And that also leads to failure. So it is not just information that will change you. No. It is information that is logically arranged for you. That's what will change you. That's when you come to school. There are syllables for level 100, first semester, a different one for level 200. For second semester, level 100. When you get to level 200, a different one for semester 1, a different one for semester 2. Why is the curriculum arranged like that? Because if information is not logically arranged, coherently arranged, it won't do anything to anybody. That's why they didn't teach you integration in SS1. They waited till you were in somewhere Form 2, Form 3. They now open you up to integration and calculus. Because by that time, EMAS, you will have learned cosine, sine, tan, all those things. It's also the reason why people fail. They misunderstand the laws of life, misinformation. Okay, so let's pick the first one. What is the first rule of life? So now we are entering into the algorithms, the codes, right? Number 1, the primary universal grand purpose of God for all men. If you are going to succeed and you are going to do well in life, you must understand why you are a human being in the first place. Why am I a human being? Why are you not a tree? Why are you not a dog? Why are you not a tortoise? Why are you a human being? That is the first thing that you must understand. In this place, the question you must answer is this: what was it really on God's mind for which reason He created us as human beings? You must answer that. You see, there is something God was seeking to achieve, for which reason why He made us as human beings. If you are ignorant of that, to be sure, you will abuse your humanity. You will abuse it. So before you discover what is my life's purpose, what is my destiny, your destiny or your life's, let me put it this way, your life's purpose is not unique to you. Okay, it's not like me, I am so special. This is my purpose, which is different from every other person's purpose. This is my own purpose, that it is my own, it is only for me. No, there's nothing like that according to the Bible. According to the Bible, let me help you here. According to the Bible, all human beings have one shared collective purpose and destiny. All human beings, whether you are an African, whether you are an European, whether you are Japanese, whether you are Chinese, whoever you are, all of us, we have one purpose. Now, in this one purpose, she has a contribution. I have a contribution. Our sister has a contribution. Our brother has what? A contribution. It's just like a football team. All we want is we are going to what? Win. But in our winning, there is a goalkeeper. There is a midfielder. There are wing players. There are strikers. There are defenders. Are you getting what I'm saying here? That is how life is. So it's not like me. I have a unique purpose that is different from everybody's own. Now, that's your contribution in that one purpose is what we now call your destiny. So purpose is to all men. Destiny is your part in that one purpose. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. Are you sure? So that one purpose, every human being has that one purpose. Have you realized that when people preach purpose and they don't preach it like this, they never are able to tell you what your purpose is? Go and listen to all the purpose message on YouTube that you hear from your motivational speakers. How many of them are able to say, this is purpose, like purpose, bam? You know why they can't say it? Because they've gotten the term wrong. They have begun from human beings. Listen, please, can I ask this device what its purpose is? How will I know this device purpose? The one that manufactured it. Okay, who manufactured human beings? So he's the one we must assume. If we don't assume him, we will get purpose wrong. Unless you believe in evolution, that comes from a chimpanzee, then that one I don't have any argument for you. Please, I hope you get what I'm saying here. But if you don't believe you come from a chimpanzee and it's God that made us, then this God, what was his reason for making human beings? You see, this is the first thing you must understand. I am a human being to do this. Then after that, we can now begin to go to the next stage, your special life mission. As a human being who's an African, what must I do? As a human being that is now a Christian, what are you getting what we are saying here? So the first code of life you must crack is what is the universal purpose of all human beings? As a human being, why am I a human being? Should you pursue life and accomplish all the great human accomplishments without understanding this basic code of life, you will end your life in deviation. You'll be busy solving life's questions only for you to finish and realize you have deviated. Have you seen when we are deviating exams, you are very confident? That's what is happening. There are very people that are confidently deviating life and they don't know, and they are bold about it, yet they are deviating. It is the reason why you can't believe that a rich man is miserable. That's why you can't believe that when people say there are some rich men who are miserable, you find it difficult to believe. It's just that when you were deviating exam questions. If you don't understand this, you won't even understand why God made a rich man to give birth to you. And why some of us, we came from certain homes. If you don't understand this, you will blame God wrongly. If you also don't understand this, you won't also know why God for you as a human being, God gave you some special advantages in life. Why do you have a higher intelligence than your other friends? Why do you have a higher emotional IQ than your other friends? Why is that you have more social intelligence than your other friends? Why is that when it comes to you, the ability to sell is so easy with you? If you don't understand, you will abuse your gifts and your talents. You will abuse it. You won't even know why for you God made you exceptionally beautiful. Why are we here as men? Why are we human beings? Life doesn't begin from asking the question, what do I want in life? Life begins from, what does God want? And what is my part in it? That's where life begins from. What does God want? And what is the part I'm supposed to play in it? That is where life begins from. Everything in life is secondary. Can I progress? Can we look into this deeper? Good. It is because of this, number one, God gave you a soul. This, number one. It's because of this God gave you a soul. Should you marry? It is because of this. If you don't also marry, it's also because of this. Why do you have friends in life? It's because of this. Why does God bless you with guardians and parents? Because of this. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. This means if you don't understand the primary universal purpose of all men, what will happen is that should you marry, chances are that you will abuse marriage. Because people don't understand, they commit suicide when there is a breakup. Because of this, after divorce, people put their life on hold because they never understood the primary purpose of God for all men. The primary purpose of God for all men is not to marry. The primary purpose of God for all men is not to make friends. The primary purpose of God for all men is not to build big houses and big cars. That is not it. The primary purpose of God for all men is to reveal Christ and to contribute to the progress of humanity. And I'm going to explain what that statement means. So that you leave this place knowing what life is about. Any friend in your life that will not contribute to you revealing Christ and contributing towards the progress of humanity, what has happened? You don't need that friend. Any marriage that will not contribute for you revealing Christ and contributing to the progress of humanity, what has happened? You don't need that marriage. You have married wrong. You have begun on a wrong note. Do you know why? From personal experience, when I grew, I asked, why is it that when certain married people, when there is divorce, they nearly get to the place of madness? Why is that some of them suffer mental crack? Why? You say it is hurt, but how can a human being so hurt you that the hurt was enough for you to go mental? Do you know the reason? You made your spouse your God. Your spouse was the reason for your life. So now that your God is gone, all your defenses and your hopes in life are, and you cannot process that. That's what people go mental. If this is in place, you'll understand something very simple. My boyfriend is not the source of my happiness. Do you know why you want to date? You want a man that will make you happy. That's why you'll be very unhappy. Because you have begun on a listen. You see, I thought that we are talking about the logic of life, right? The mathematics of life. In mathematics, 1 + 1 is what? Engineering, 1 + 1 is what? It's the same thing I'm saying here. If you miss this wrong, it is. You see, the problem with this is that unlike mathematics, where when you get it wrong, automatically there's a wrong feedback for you. This one, when you get it wrong, at times it can take 10 years for you to get the feedback. 15 years. At times it can take 70 years. Because the foundation is wrong. And that's how it's serious. When you miss it, it's just waiting for you. Series of cascading events will reveal that wrong decision you took. You don't marry a girl because she will make you happy. You have broken a law. Sir, let me ask you a question. If I can make you happy, means I can make you sad, unhappy. You know what have I become? I have become the determiner of your emotions. So what has happened is that you cannot progress until I am always happy for you, or let me put it there, I am making you happy. So whenever I am making you unhappy because you want to do something I don't want, what do? You stop. I have not become a God in your life. You didn't understand the reason why God brought me into your life. So you have now thrown God away and made me God. This is what many people do to marriage and relationship. So they live their life, and look at what they do. They build all their lives around you. Please go, let's sit down. Some people too, it's not marriage. They build all their lives around their children. Giving birth is not the primary purpose of life, or else Jesus was a failure. Mother Teresa was a failure if life is all about giving birth. That's why sperm donors is not a work a young man must do to get money. you didn't see that coming, eh? Why are you donating sperm? So that a certain woman that thinks she's growing old that has money and no guy is ready to settle with her, or she feels I don't need men, now can use money and go and buy sperm and come and impregnate herself and give birth. That's why that business structure is wrong, because the primary purpose of life is not giving birth. I don't know the personal lives of anybody here, especially except my church members who are graduating here that I know them. But the best thing you can do for your children is not to live for them. The best thing you can do for your children is to live for God. It sounds counterintuitive. It doesn't make sense. Let's do an experiment. For those of you who are in church that have been part of this experiment, don't partake of it. Please, can we get anybody? Can you write 3 most successful people you know of or you've heard of before? 3 most successful, whether in history or now. Can you please write it for me? We want to do a quick experiment here. 3 most successful people in your life, even it's not like in the world that you know of. Let me put it that way. 3 successful people in the world you know, whether in history or alive, right? Don't say in the future, because we don't know. 3 most successful people in the world that you know of. So will you mark your name, please, sir? Henry. Agree. Can you mention some of the 3 people for me? We want to capture you, okay, so that others can see you. 3 people in the world that you think are very successful.
We can talk of Bill Gates.
Okay. Number 1, we have who? Bill Gates.
Can talk of
Jeff Bezos. Very successful, right? And who again? Dangote. Who will add some to it again? Yes. My sister? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I like your smile. Share with me 3. Yes, please. So just mention the names for me. 3 people that you believe they are very successful in the world, whether present or past. Yes, please. Oh, just mention it for us. Ibrahim Muhammad. Wow, Elon Musk. And who again? Okay, these are the 2 you know. Who adds some? A 3rd person? I know you are in church. Another person. Another person. My brother, can you mention some for me? Since I didn't get your name. Your name? Efia. Okay. So we have Agri, we have Efia. Then, so please your name? Elijah. Elijah, can you add some to it? Successful people in the world. Kweku Otin. Wow. Now why are you laughing? Wow. Come a despite. Can I ask you a question? All the names that you have written and the names you have mentioned, which of them is your father or your mother? No, I'm serious. The names you have mentioned here, which of them is your father or your mother? Or your grandfather? So by your own estimation, when you are looking for the most successful people in this life, your mother that has lived all her life for you, you don't see it as success. That's what your children also do to you. In the day your children are also asked, who are the most successful people? Your name will never come up. Your name will never come up. And why are we talking about these people? Why have these people become such exceptionally successful in finances? We will get to know it as we begin to rise on this ladder. The reason why their names came to you, because if they also decided to live only for their children, we won't know them. Like the way some of you, I'm going to finish school, get a job, take care of my parents, and take care of my kids. Even if my husband doesn't mind me, I don't care. I have my own money. I'm a boss lady. 20 years down the line, when they are also graduating from school, they will meet a man. The man will ask them, which people in the world do you think are very successful? Just as you forgot your parents, they will also forget you. You have just proved that living for your children is not the way to success. Doesn't mean we shouldn't take care of our children. That's not what I'm saying. But you see, I know everybody here, there's a certain life you want. Not everybody wants to be ostentatiously so rich and flamboyantly rich. There are people who don't like that lifestyle, like they just don't like it. So whatever your version of success is, that is in your heart. The key to getting it done is not living solely for your children. That's why for some people, when their children are going to marry, they just can't allow it. Because the foundation of the ladder, the code for life, they got it wrong.